We are tipping off the 2K TV virtual wrap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3. And
welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the home team. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got West. Paul George is out there with Duncan. Then there's Davis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2 spot. Now here is George, following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's West. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. West no good on the free throw. Wembanyama against Duncan. Steps back and fires. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. George, no good. Wembanyama against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, no good. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's George. The second chance effort. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
That's a 2 from Paul. That one, no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Davis with the bucket.
And with his size, tough to affect the shot of AD, and he just calmly knocks that one down.
From 20 feet out. The shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Got that one up quick.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Paul. Over West. Again, the miss by Paul.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And it's Davis missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Wembanyama against George. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. This is his first chance at the line tonight. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bird against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wembanyama, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
West outside, knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Here's Paul. Wembanyama outside. Paul outside. Bird high post. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Bird misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Yao. Sacramento making their last shot. Paul looking around. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama against George. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Count it.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Both teams will make substitutions. Ginobili outside. It's stolen by Jones. Knocks it loose. Ginobili against Jones. 13 feet away. No good from Ginobili.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the middle. Olajuwon inside. Defended by Jones. Can't connect from short range. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Olajuwon finds Smith. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by the Kings. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Payton dishes to Jones. Over Ginobili. And the basket by Jones.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
It's Ginobili outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Olajuwon passes to Payton. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Good D by Jones. Passes it to Moncrief. Fires away from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with West. Then there's Davis. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Shea's in at the power forward position.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different.
Now, CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Payton. Back to Paul. There's the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul has put in countless hours making sure he is a deep threat. That is a big-time delivery from 3.
Here's Shays. He can't get that one. Down low. Here's Payton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Olajuwon. And the Kings also making a change. George is checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And George kicks to Fox. That shot off. Some solid D from Paul. Wembanyama finds Paul. Now Wembanyama. And good that time. And now just a 1-point Kings lead.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Bounce pass Davis. There's the pass to George. Sacramento again missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Fox kicks it to West, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
The shot's good from Paul.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
West passes to Fox. West against Payton. On the wing, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And just miss after miss right now. George has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Timeout called by the Kings.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Ginobili. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Moncrief. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Kings trailed by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Ginobili. Duncan outside. Ginobili dishes to George. And it's off the back rim, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Paul passes to Bird. Bounce pass Smith. Shot clock at 5. Bird looking it over. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Yes, that goes in. Ginobili's got 5 now.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
Inside, here's Bird. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, give us your take.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
You know, they didn't play it too safe.
And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Wembanyama. Bird out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Yao. And it's Smits in at the center position. George, no good. George is gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. And for the Kings, George is out there at Duncan. Then there's West. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Duncan against Yao. And that one drops for him. Yao's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's West, and he drives in. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And it's Smits missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Kings on D. Wembanyama passes to Payton. Outside, Jones. Passes to Payton. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trail by 3. Davis up top, puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound. Duncan with the bucket.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Payton. The step-back jumper is good. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Floats it up for Davis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Olajuwon's checked in for Yao. Jones checked in for the Kings. Here's West. Sacramento again missing.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Jones looking for an opening. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Kings trail by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. The dish to Duncan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Smith. And here is Payton. Outside, Jones. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got 8 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Smith for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They grab their own miss, and it's Davis missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Smith finds Wembanyama. Kept alive, goes back up. Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Timeout called by the Kings. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
Larry Bird's checked in for Jones. Payton against Fox. Peyton passes to Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Peyton. Shays with the rebound. The Kings trail by 6. He dishes it to Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got his first basket of the night.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Peyton left side, shoots over Fox. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 6. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now is out there with Smith. Then there's Bird. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Smits in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good from Bird.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Count it, good.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
All up top, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Paul missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Moncrief. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's Smits. The pass to Yao. And Jones sends it back. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Moncrief's shot is off. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And it's Smith missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Smith. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now that's an aggressive play by Smith, not backing off because of the coverage.
That free throw missing.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Jones checked in for Larry Bird. West is checked in for the Kings.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They could use a bucket. Bucket is good.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Duncan. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's West. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Kings lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Smith, no good. And here are the Kings now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. George dishes to Jones. West against Paul. West kicks to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. And it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Here's Wembanyama. Excellent D there from George. Kings leading now by 5. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones. Duncan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Larry Bird's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Kings. Moncrief is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're ahead by 5. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Bird. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Ball finds Wembanyama from outside off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
George passes to Davis.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis just too good.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Jones checked in for Paul George. Fades back, and it's Smith's missing. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down low. He kicks it to Moncrief. Lock at 6. Another shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Smits passes to Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Moncrief against Payton. And here's Moncrief. So the Kings win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, I like the shirt. Looking good out there.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Boston Celtics. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Here's Robertson. Out left to the wing. Garnett passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Graceful yet powerful, too. Getting the shot to fall despite the contact. The doctor, always under control.
Hayes with it. Over to the wing. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And that one falls for Carter. And the Celtics in possession here. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Robertson. Right side, Irving. Here's Robertson. 5 to shoot. Deflected. They get it back. Let's go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Chamberlain. And there's the rejection.
He's got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim. And, you know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Orlando leading. Pass to McGrady. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Carter. Pass to McGrady from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. 14 feet away. And the jumper falls for him. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
So many different ways he can attack. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Carter can't get it to go. Carter's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Irving. Up and over Carter. Offensive rebound. Garnett. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Kidd, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Wilkins. Launches it. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
And he makes both free throws. Orlando trailing here. .157 left in the first quarter here.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Garnett. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Here's Kidd. A shot to stop the run. There's the block.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Kidd. And another miss by Orlando.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
It's good.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Now here's Mitchell. Still no points. Here's Hill. Money from 17 feet out.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Maravich. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Here's Gilmore. After the basket by Orlando. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Kidd, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kidd's gotten his second bucket on the night.
One of the most impressive things about Jason Kidd at his position is his size and strength, which is how he's able to create for others, but also convert through contact.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Garnett. And yep, it's good. Garnett's got 6. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Garnett's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Here's Robertson. On the wing, Wade. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. A nice shot by Lillard.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Down low. Here's McHale. And no good, trying to use the glass.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Carter can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Robertson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's McHale. He's defended by Hayes. Just 3 to shoot. The fader. Orlando grabs the miss. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McGrady. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Chamberlain, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Hayes is simply a double-double machine. An impressive big man who dominates on both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Robertson, defended by Lillard. He can't get it to go. Oh, nice D from Carter. Here's McGrady. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
The shot misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Rodman. The rebound, Celtics. Pass to Wade. Here's Robertson. Here's McHale. He's defended by Hayes. Fades back. McHale, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Lillard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Robertson blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here's Maravich. Still without a bucket. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Kidd. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Mitchell. So it's Orlando now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
.105 left to play in the first half. Wade, the pass to Maravich. It's hauled in by the Magic. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Here's Rodman. Yet to see a basket. Fires it from 18. Tipped. And they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. Hayes. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Maravich. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Magic up by 5.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were in a rough spot down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with it.
And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Lillard passes to Chamberlain. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Mitchell. This one for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Robertson. Left side, Irving. Good. Irving's got 6.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Lillard with the bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They get it back. Garnett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
The Magic making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Lillard passes to Hayes.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Carter. The 3 is up.
You know, he's a guy that can guard multiple positions. When Dr. J is dialed in defensively, I think it takes his team to another level.
Yep, that one's good.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Magic making a change here. Hill's checked in. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Second chance shot. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
On the wing, Wade. Pass to Robertson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Sunday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town. Then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And the Celtics making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Here's Pierce. Blocked. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Dame Dalla completing the break.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Robertson. Count it. He's got 5.
Nifty look by Pierce that time. Passing, moving the ball instead of taking his own shot.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Lillard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Irving. Pass to Robertson. Here's McHale. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Here's Gilmore. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
Orlando calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Pass to Hill. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Maravich. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Kidd. 9 points in the game. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Boston trailing. Here's Pierce.